XRP coin 17.7 trillion bombshell in the cryptocurrency market, and could we be having a US government shutdown? As well as all of this news that I'll be talking about, Cathie Wood has mentioned something very big for crypto and where she could potentially see the market cap go in 2030. And so let's first dive into the main headline. Forbes has posted an article saying, get ready for the main event. Now that is what the Grayscale CEO has said, and he has teased that 17.7 trillion Blackrock and Wall Street bombshell after wild Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP and crypto price swings. And so we all know that Bitcoin's price has surged quite heavily. It managed to go above that price target of $35,000 and up and above that $37,000 mark as well. Blackrock could be about to lead a massive Wall Street assault on the crypto market. Now, just after a 17.7 trillion Bitcoin and crypto market window has quietly opened, the crypto asset manager Grayscale has teased the arrival of the main event. So I'm sure by now all of you know what the main event is, and that is of course the Blackrock Bitcoin Spot ETF that will be coming soon. And also, just to let you guys know, Blackrock are already confident about the approval of the Bitcoin Spot ETF. They are now actually expecting the approval to be happening in the beginning of 2024, and if we actually have a look at the exact dates, that they still believe a 90% chance by January the 10th for a spot Bitcoin ETF approvals. But if it becomes earlier, we are entering a window where a wave of approval orders for all the current applicants could occur. And so we really only have less than 2 months to go now. So why is this particularly important for XRP coin? Well, once we have that approval, we will be seeing more money coming into the crypto market, and this money will obviously be flowing into Bitcoin and Ethereum, but then into other coins, and it should touch base with XRP as well. And to be exact, it is actually predicted that it could drive $200 billion to Bitcoin markets, and obviously increasing our global market cap, which currently stands at around about 1.42 trillion as of now. And another reason why there is certainty for the approval coming out is that the SEC could face negative legal action if it does not approve it, and I'm sure that this is something that the SEC want to avoid, considering how many legal battles that they have currently had. And despite XRP's price being somewhat stagnant and trading a bit lower today, get ready for some positive price action that could potentially happen when we see the approval. Again, it is always best to get into a coin before the news actually comes out. Now let's have a look at the government shutdown news before we look at what Cathie Wood has said about the global crypto market. And so there was some fear mongering about the government shutdown, but you'll see over here the recent news that we have is that the House has passed the GOP funding bill to avert the government shutdown. So we will no longer have that government shutdown because of this bill passing. But what even is the reason as to why the government shuts down? Well, the reason why it happens is when Congress cannot agree to pass an annual government budget, and you'll see the details over here that the government funding is set to expire on Friday, and the Senate will next need to approve the measure. The bill would extend funding until January the 19th. And if we were to have a government shutdown, guys, this would not be good, because what it would mean is that the economy takes a hit, right? We basically have an economic downturn, a little bit like a recession, due to the fact that the people who work in the non-essential services at the government will not be getting their paychecks, which means less money coming into the market, and there may also be higher unemployment levels as well. And so currently the government are staying open. Now let's have a look at what Cathie has said about the cryptocurrency market. The headline here says that Cathie Wood explains why the crypto market will explode to 25 trillion in 2030. So we're currently at 1.4 trillion as of now in 2023, and that means, according to her prediction, the global market cap will roughly 18x in the next 7 years. Now we are seeing an increase in demand to pay in cryptocurrency, of course, and the reason why Cathie says this is because that cryptocurrency is a good source of diversification for institutional companies and a hedge against both inflation and deflation. So why would companies not want to adopt digital assets? If anything, in my opinion, it is probably safer than cash, and it could be a much better alternative as well. She says over here that she thinks it's a regulatory breakthrough and it's very important to bring institutions online effectively, and she thinks that Blackrock and Coinbase's partnership is going to be very important. And so we'll have to see if Cathie Wood's prediction works out. Now, before we have a look at the price action for today, which is November the 16th, I thought that we'd all have a bit of a laugh by me showing you this tweet. Now this tweet comes from Giles Gasparino, and you can see over here he says that Ripple didn't win, it lost. Retail XRP holders won for now because Judge Torres issued a truly idiotic split the baby ruling that's the laugh of the Southern District. Now apparently this guy is a journalist and he has been speaking out against Ripple, and I'm personally not quite sure what his intentions are, but he definitely isn't a good journalist if he is not staying neutral on issues like this. Some people are saying that he has been brought out to speak bad against Ripple and XRP, and he made this tweet today, so I'm assuming that he posted it in response to Stewart, who is the chief legal officer of Ripple, because he came out today saying that the SEC is losing. And I think it's quite funny what he is saying, because the Judge Torres already granted a partial win for Ripple anyway back in July of this year, so I'm not quite sure what legal credentials he has. So let's have a look at the price action for today. Now it has been a bit slow, but as you can see we have taken a dip. So in the early hours you can see we were trading at 65 cents at 1.4 billion in volume. Now the volume has increased, but it seems like as if we have a little bit of selling going on. So roughly just a couple of hours ago we went below that 64-cent level, and XRP was roughly trading between 62 cents to 63 cents, especially at the higher end of 62 cents, but it has come down to that mid-range of the 62 cents. The next support for XRP that I'm wanting to see it go is at 60 cents. If we go any lower, I'm sure that a lot of people will panic, but if we have a look at the 1 month chart, we are still doing relatively good. We are up by 27%, and it's not like as if we were trading within that 50-cent range. Let's see if XRP can hold this low 60-cent range. Guys, if you want daily XRP coin news, subscribe to the channel and like the video as well.